So this is the Realme X2 Pro, and with the company's debut here in the UAE, we got a chance to take a look at it. Its packaging shows that it comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus and a 64 megapixel quad camera, not to mention the 12GB of RAM on board and 256GB of UFS 3.0 storage, which cannot be expanded. As we take off the packaging and then the lid of the box, you're greeted with a nice and warm message from Realme. Inside the small box you find paperwork and warranty information as well as the protective case for the phone, which is a useful touch given it comes bundled with the phone. Back to the box, there's the phone itself. Unwrapping it, we see that this is the lunar white edition of the phone, contrary to the Neptune blue variant shown on the outside of the box. I must say, it looks really clean with the quad camera at the back, but that Realme branding off to the side of the phone is, well, a bit off-putting. I would have much rather preferred it to be centered, but that's just my opinion. The phone's back is made of Gorilla Glass 5 and all around you find an aluminium frame. Just taking a look at the phone's edges, the left side houses the volume rockers while the right side has the power button and the SIM tray. The top edge is fairly bare with just the antenna line and the secondary microphone, while the bottom edge has the 3.5mm headphone jack, the primary microphone, the Type-C USB port for charging, and the Dolby Atmos powered speaker grille, so quite a lot going on. Before we start up the phone, let's take a look at what else comes inside the box. We've got a Realme branded SuperVOOC 50-watt charger that charges the 4000 mAh battery on the device, a Type-C to Type-A USB cable, and a SIM tool. Bringing the phone back into frame, it comes with a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED display at Full HD Plus resolution, which also houses the optical fingerprint scanner. It's protected by Gorilla Glass 5 on the front, and here I'm just going to go through the setup process on the phone. Realme in fact is an offshoot of Oppo, and so it's no surprise to see the phone running ColorOS 6 on top of Android 9.0, although an update to Android 10 is on the cards very soon. And to be honest, the phone is fairly similar to the Oppo Reno Ace we looked at earlier, except here you get the full suite of Google services right out of the box. The display too is a 90Hz panel, which combined with the phone's processing power makes for a smooth initial impression. On the front teardrop style notch, there's a 16-megapixel selfie camera, whereas on the back, as I've said before, is the 64-megapixel primary camera, alongside a 13-megapixel telephoto, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. So that makes up the quad camera, which we'll be testing especially the phone's ultra 64-megapixel mode, and how the phone can handle 4K video recording at both 30 FPS and 60 FPS. We'll be putting this phone through its paces in the days to come with things like a charging test, speed tests, and camera comparisons. Let us know what else you'd like to see down in the comments below and make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, this was Vaibhav and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.